So estimate the answer to this sum. We've got a sum, the first sum, maybe close your eyes or just focus on that first sum on the left. 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, and quickly estimate what the answer could be. Right, next one, let's try and estimate the sum on the right. 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 times 7 times 8. Estimate an answer for that. Now, when this experiment was done, obviously the first sum was given to one group of people and the second to another. But what the researchers showed is that the first sum got a much higher estimate than the second sum. Of course, we all remember maths from school, and we know these sums actually will have the same answer, right? But because we anchored ourselves on those big numbers at the start of our experience of reading the sum, our estimate was higher than in the second sum. And that's the power of anchoring. Whatever's presented to us first, whatever we know first as our baseline, sets the scene, creates the semantic framework for what follows. Anchoring works kind of even on the most rational thing like numbers. Imagine how well it works for emotion. This example is a particular bugbear of mine, if you know my work in plain language and how much I dislike this kind of emotional anchoring that often happens with the more contractual parts of our legal and financial agreements. And I believe that often our language, while trying to be fun, perhaps, actually anchors the user away from reading what's important for them to know. And we can see this by some of the words we use for contractual arrangements about finance or information about consumer rights for that matter. We'll often see little navigation items or little headlines called things like the small print. Let's get through the small print. I've even seen very recently an entire section of the website called the legal stuff. What a way to anchor the user away from what they actually should be looking at, right?